So snow's going to start mid-morning for southeast Iowa and then kind of start its way south and blankets most of the tri-states.
That's right. Well, since I visited you guys last, I just had a quick little look at the radar.
Is
It's spreading. It's spreading across Iowa.
Sure.
So, yeah, it's going to get to Keokuk more than likely around that 10 a.m. hour and then spread throughout the rest of the tri-states just after that noontime hour and then quickly start to come on down in that latter afternoon. But we'll go ahead and talk about what's going on right now for us out at the Quincy Regional Airport. 20 degrees for us, right around average, mostly clear skies. Got some few high clouds out there. Winds out of the east-northeast around 9 miles an hour. Here comes those clouds pushing on down, about to completely overtake the tri-states as we just hit on. Look up to the north. There's that snow sitting in central Iowa, starting to move rather quickly, paced down to the south and the east. As we look at your temperatures right now, 18 in Macomb, 12 up in Fort Madison, so cooler set back in that cloud coverage. 21 down to the south, and you see Keokuk at 16 as well. Now we're going to have another big temperature gradient for us today. Areas down to the south going to be about 10 degrees warmer than, say, those up to the north. And as that cold air moves down southward throughout the day today, and that snow will quickly be widespread throughout the day today. That's going to be more than likely into the overnight hours, and very cold temperatures on the way for that early next week, folks. More than likely going to be, we haven't seen any kind of cold weather like this in about 30 years. It's going to be very interesting to watch over the next several days here. Nonetheless, winter weather advisories have been posted for the area shaded in orange. That's all the tri-states. That's stretching all the way down to Pennsylvania, folks. That's going to be in effect from 6 p.m. until 6 a.m. And as we look at your snow here, already spreading into the Ohio Valley. Back as we hit on here, check out this last snow band here moving down and working its way into southern Iowa as well, stretching all the way back in Nebraska. It is going to continue to spread throughout the day today from west to east and move down to the south. When does it get in the tri-states? As we hit on about 10 o'clock here in Keokuk and then elsewhere around the tri-states, it's going to be more widespread after that noontime hour and then quickly overspread into the overnight hours. So it's going to make for road conditions. It's not going to be the best in the world overnight tonight. So what does that mean, though, for our snowfall totals? We're going to go 2 to 4 inches for us. Areas down to the south could see locally heavier amounts. Even Keokuk, more than likely going to see more than 2 to 3 inches. Quincy, we're going to go 3 to 3.5 or so, but locally could see near that 5-inch mark. So what we're seeing today, though, mid-20s for us here in Quincy. As we hit on, got to have that snow throughout the later afternoon into the overnight hours. Lows expected to fall to around 8 degrees here in Quincy, with that light snow continuing to fall throughout the overnight hours and breezy at times. Winds out of the north at around 10 to 15 miles an hour. Now your Illinois Signal 7-day forecast going to continue on with a little bit of flurry action for that early Thursday morning. Cold air, though, for Thursday and Friday. Warming up a little bit for that Saturday. And then as we head on into early next week, brutal cold air set to move on in, guys.